Arizona Schools Superintendent Tom Horne made his first visit to Tucson today since the Department of Education set up a controversial new hotline for parents last week.
One Tucson teacher tells us the hotline they believe was set up to undermine teachers, but the state's top educator says the response from parents has been overwhelmingly positive. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink is live in Midtown to break it all down for us. Eric.
So Monica Shaw and Superintendent Horne was down here for a visit today, and at the same time, some teachers were up at the state capitol protesting against Horne and his policy to set up a new hotline that he says was meant to empower parents. But instead, some educators say the line goes after teachers in the classroom.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The hotline has got to go!
While dozens of teachers protested outside his office in Phoenix, State Superintendent Tom Horne visited Robbins K-8 school in Tucson today. While there, he highlighted the school's art program. But we wanted to know more about the Empower Hotline, a hotline Horne and his staff set up last week to give parents a chance to voice their concerns about Arizona teachers who may be teaching lesson plans that Horne says focus on race and ethnicity and gender ideology, rather than focusing on academic standards.
Lessons that were directed at kids' race rather than treating everybody as individuals, which I think is our American value. We're all individuals. We're brothers and sisters under the skin.
The superintendent tells News 4 Tucson the hotline is already popular with parents.
We've had about 500 or 600 emails and about 200 phone calls, and it's been going for less than a week, so it's off to a roaring start.
Horne says this hotline is a valuable tool for parents.
I served on a school board for 24 years, and our policy was grown-ups could go in the class and see what the teachers were doing, and the teachers never complained one time because they were proud of what they were doing. They wanted people to see what they're doing. If teachers don't want people to know what they're doing, and maybe they're not as proud of their work.
He doesn't seem to want to hear the teacher's side of things.
Democratic state lawmaker Nancy Gutierrez, who also teaches at Tucson High, strongly disagrees with the hotline and its motive.
To me, as a teacher, it feels like a line where, as teachers, I'm being targeted. They're told to call if they hear instances of social emotional learning being used. Social emotional learning is good teaching. It's caring about students, and it's taking their perspective into play.
Gutierrez argues the hotline circumvents the ability for both parents and teachers to have conversations.
This is, we feel, is a tattletale. We want local control here. Mr. Horne does not need to be involved with every little thing that happens on a school campus. That's where we need the parents to come in and talk to us.
And last week, Governor Katie Hobbs vetoed a bill that would have banned critical race theory from being taught in Arizona schools. The reason Hobbs giving for her veto? That bill, she says, is meant to divide and antagonize. We're live tonight in Midtown. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.
Thank you, Eric.